Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Chrissy Teigen, you may or may not know of her, but to keep it short and simple, she's basically just John Legend's wife at this point. I don't really even know what she does in her career besides being a keyboard warrior and using her fanbase to attack other people on Twitter, but she recently got exposed by Candace Owens, who really just dropped a whole bomb on Chrissy Teigen's whole reputation. And she was really just the first person to get this whole thing rolling. She publicly said that Chrissy Teigen used to bully Courtney Stodden back in 2011, who was only 16 years old at the time, and telling her to kill herself because she was married to Doug Hutchison, who was 51 years old. Now, I'm not going to get into that whole thing and explain my opinions on that marriage because that's not really relevant. But like, imagine a grown woman, a grown-ass 25-year-old woman bullying a 16-year-old. How is that ever even acceptable? I get it if it's like an 18-year-old bullying a 16-year-old, but like 25? That is just so childish. What brain damage did Chrissy Teigen have to suffer for her to think that that was okay? And I don't know how Twitter blocks work, but apparently Chrissy Teigen has Courtney Stodden blocked, which may or may not mean that her DMs were automatically deleted, unless Courtney Stodden had screenshots, and that's just super slimy of Chrissy Teigen if that is the case. And I've said this in the past, but I'll say it again, I really do not like Chrissy Teigen. Her whole image and personal branding was always really questionable to me. For God's sake, she had a whole mini photo shoot for when she had lost her baby. And she loves to play the victim card on Twitter so much, and somehow people still fall for it on Twitter each time. And I talked about that more in the past video if you guys want to watch it. I'll leave a link for it down in the description. And this situation just really made people wake up and take a step back and finally say, maybe she's not the victim, but actually the offender. But personally, I don't approve of cancel culture, but like this is one of those times where I 100% support it. I just love it when these quote-unquote woke people that spend all their time preaching on top of their moral high horse on Twitter gets exposed, and then they get to have a taste and become a victim of their own virtue signaling and have to deal with all the backlash from these woke people. Like Chrissy, if you love cancel culture and the effects that it has that much, plus when you try to weaponize your Twitter platform in the way that Chrissy Teigen did, don't be pissed off or even shocked when the same thing happens to you. And even then in the comments, you have people defending Chrissy Teigen for some reason. I don't know how they can defend her. And this just adds on to what I've personally already noticed. And it's that these people who are doing the quote-unquote canceling actively choose who they want to cancel. It's sort of like a hit job in a sense, but instead of where they actually kill you, they just kill your reputation and status. But what they fail to realize is that you can't have it both ways. If you're really going to go down this whole path of cancel culture, you can't pick and choose who you actively cancel. It's just not going to work like that. Because eventually, some messed up shit that you've done in the past will eventually come back to haunt you. I mean, I don't believe in karma, but Chrissy Teigen got what she fucking deserved. And I think this just goes to show you that these people on social media are not always who you think they are. The ones that try to keep up this pristine image are usually not good people behind the scenes. Look, do I believe that people can change? Yeah, of course I believe that. But she apologized not because she was genuinely sorry, but because she got caught and exposed. And it's just so fake of her to put out a public apology on Twitter, but not make amends with the person that she was bullying while they were underage. Like, she blocked Courtney Stodden, the person that the apology was intended for on Twitter. And this should really just make you question the sincerity of her apology, because at that point that should honestly just tell you everything about what Chrissy Teigen's true intentions were. She wasn't trying to make amends and apologize for her past actions to Courtney Stodden. She was apologizing to all the corporations that had ties with her and was just trying to save her own ass and her sponsorships, not because she was truly sorry. And this isn't the first time where she was caught doing some really suspect shit either. She used to have these tweets talking about how she loved little children, and I'm not talking in like the cutesy way either. I'm talking full-blown Jeffrey Epstein didn't commit suicide type shit. I truly still have no idea how no major news outlets or publications called her out, and how she was still able to somehow survive that whole situation. And anyways, that's my thoughts on the current situation, and that wraps up for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this whole Chrissy Teigen getting exposed situation down in the comments, as well as if you agreed or disagreed with anything I've said. Also, thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoy the content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to watch my last video if you missed it, and also follow me on Twitter at @Spolt if you guys want to keep up with me. And as always, thank you guys all for watching. Peace out.